brought to you by Sprint.
Thursday is always a great night for basketball on 2K Sports, so let's look back at first half action. The Nuggets are scorching hot in the first half. They're sitting in that last seed for the playoffs and could use a win to help them stay on the bubble. Getting it done early, Paul Millsap. He's got 5 points and has looked very good defensively, playing hard-nosed ball out there. On the 76ers side of things, they're managing to hang around. Missed free throws, all too common thus far. You have to be able to punish a team for fouling you. George Hill making the most of his minutes. He has 8 points. He's also contributed on the glass. And let's look ahead at the games that won't be tipping off until later tonight. It'll be the Hawks against the Grizzlies in Memphis. A 7:30 Eastern time is tip-off. And the other game that's scheduled later tonight, the Bucks playing at Bradley Center as they go up against the Suns. A pair of division leaders facing off in that one. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. That's it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. They've got Curry. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then it's George Hill. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got the first field goal of the second half for Philadelphia.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Jukic. Another shot, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The 76ers trail by 12. Hill kicks to Harris. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Harris has got 8 points.
The thing you notice right off the bat from his statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
The dish to Morris. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The drive by Hill. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 9.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Denver calls timeout.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's stolen by Green. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And that one's good. 13 points in the game.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the board.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Harris kicks to Hill. He passes it to Curry. Porter pulls it in.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Millsap guarded by Harris. Back to Millsap. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
A Chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now. Second in field goal percentage, fourth in scoring, and they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
Now let's talk about the shooting for a second, Clark, because you look at that number, that's impressive. And that's a direct result of having a game plan every night, being well coached, disciplined, really working hard and being unselfish in order to get good shots.
And Harris drops them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Dozier gives him the lead pass. Millsap rejected by Harris, but they get it back. Porter kicks to Morris. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. They'll be off to Charlotte for a meeting with the Bobcats after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
A lot of stuff going on around the league. The game I'm looking forward to is the Bucks. I think that should be a close one.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Paul Millsap.
Well, when they desperately need to get things turned around, they're able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Porter kicks to Morris. Pass to Porter. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Jokic. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 15.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's stolen by Green. Jumps up. Hammers it home. The polish off the break.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure to run off and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Green kicks to Rivers. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
Outside Curry. He kicks to Green. Outside Hill. Curry defended by Barton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Rivers kicks to Gordon. Feeds it to Rivers. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's a 4-point Denver lead.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Harris kicks to Green. On the wing, Hill. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Hill's got 11.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
The drive by Green. Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for him.
This has been a different kind of game here in the second half. I thought both clubs a little slow in the first.
No question, but they're really going at it now.
Got that one up quick. And that makes it a tie ball game.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
A nice shot by Rivers. Philadelphia with the ball. Kicks to Green. It's back to Hill. Outside Curry. A 3-pointer off the mark. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Gordon. Pass to Green. This is to Rivers. On the wing, Gordon. 5 to shoot. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
The 76ers trail by 4. Hill passes to Curry. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Curry's got 17.
Third three in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
Here's Barton, guarded by Curry. For three, Gordon. Another three for Denver.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Hill kicks to Curry. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Hill with it. Looked up by Rivers for the lead. Tries to keep it alive. And that's on bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Denver making a switch here. 41 seconds left to play in the third. For Philadelphia, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. Ties it up, and this next one will give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Number 7, defended by Simmons, pulls it up. Again, the Nuggets score. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, the tug-of-war, back and forth is fair, but if you're a coach, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but pretty evenly matched game. And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it.
Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice basket there. Their offense has been much more impressive since halftime.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-to-neck game. 76ers lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right.
Coming up this Friday, February 19th, the Los Angeles Lakers, live from Charlotte. Don't miss out.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Paul Millsap out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Gordon into the small forward. And here's Hill for 3. Here's Howard, and he banks in the layup. Howard's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Throws it up high, and it's McGee with the jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Knocked away. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Gordon goes in, and that one is stuffed right through. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
Left side, Curry. Goes back up. Howard kicks to Curry. Beyond the arc. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Simmons. Back to Howard. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the shot is good. Curry's got 18 points now here in the second half.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Here's Barton, guarded by Curry. And the pass to Gordon. And he dunks it down.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Hill kicks to Simmons. It's back to Hill. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
And it's McGee with the jam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Here's Simmons. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Simmons. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The Nuggets making a switch here. And he's good on the second.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Now, here is Morris. Back to Millsap. Porter a screen on Harris. Here's Millsap. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hill dishes to Harris. Outside for Curry. Passes it to Hill. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
They've got the lead despite pretty cold shooting from the field in the first half, and now they're beginning to find their groove.
Well, this is a team capable of getting hot, and if they do, they're going to really extend this lead. So many lead changes. It doesn't seem like either team can hold an advantage for long.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this has been a game of traded runs. Talk about great numbers for Curry. He's got 26 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He's raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
Denver making a switch here. And both free throws good for Curry. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Jukic. He feeds it to Morris. Here's Porter. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. There it is, guys, that away defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
It's Porter outside. Here's Millsap. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Shooting for Denver, Paul Millsap. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 76ers trailing. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's the feed to Millsap. Lets the 3 fly. Good. Millsap's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to like the way they've come out here in the second half. They're starting to knock down shots with regularity.
Yeah, and any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it usually means you're moving the ball, you're getting good looks, and the shots you want. And I think they just got to continue to play smart and play together just like they've been doing to keep the lead.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. He dishes it to Porter. Dozier, guarded by Green. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Hill passes to Curry. A three-pointer, no good. Denver shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. The dish to Morris. Launches it. Here's Jokic. Lays it up, and despite the excellent defensive pass, now it's a 4-point Denver lead. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They lead by 2. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .57 left in the game. Here's Morris. Feeds it to Millsap. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
Ejected by Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Millsap sets the pick for Porter. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Got sloppy. In a close game, you have to take advantage of every opportunity.
The 76ers trail by 4. And it's Harris off the drive. Gets it to go.
It makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Porter, guarded by Green. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half. They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 19.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Inside. One-on-one here. Green with the block. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stance for the Nuggets.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
And it's Hill penetrating. Here's Embiid. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. His teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Now Morris. And Hill over to help. Clock at 6. Kept alive. He kicks it to Morris. Right side Millsap.
Defensive foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Paul Millsap taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Big group substitution here for Denver. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, that's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe. That'll close this game out.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Green is checked in for Paul Millsap. The clock now can just run out for the Nuggets. Ball guarded by Harris. Pass the ball.